Amika, wake up.
What? What? Oh, it's you. Why are you waking me up? It better be important.
It is. I have a surprise for you.
As you might have guessed, one of the most advanced humanoids, Amika, has made a new friend. And that's a unique screw energy generator. How is it related to robots, you may ask? Well, it's not at all. Here's another batch of the fresh technological inventions that won't leave anyone indifferent. I won't bore you with a long introduction. Let's get started. Until the 1960s, all shoes were made by hand. Even with some automation, producing a single pair still took many hours. However, a new technology now allows sneakers to be made in just 3 minutes. This can be done either on a mannequin with a robotic arm or directly on a live person, resulting in a perfect custom fit, tailored to the specific shape of the foot. The idea was born when one of the project's founders saw a gun used to create artificial cobwebs for Halloween. It inspired the development of a polymer composition suitable for making shoe fabric. The material needed to be both elastic and durable. After numerous trials, errors, and experiments, the right fabric density and the ideal fiber length pattern were achieved. The fabric can withstand the stress of running while allowing the foot to breathe. Now, sport shoes are made using a robotic arm that rotates a foot mold under the spraying jet. Only the sole is produced using traditional methods. The sneakers are incredibly lightweight, which is something athletes love. Recently, these sneakers debuted on Hellen Obiri at the Boston Marathon. With this new technology, making sneakers is as easy as brewing a cup of coffee in a coffee machine. Just press a button and it's done. What is that black glass line between the railroad tracks? You guessed it, these are photocatalytic panels designed to absorb and store solar energy. The Swiss startup Sunways has developed panels measuring 3.3 by 5.5 feet that fit perfectly between standard rails. If needed, they can be modified to different sizes. We are already familiar with solar panels on the roofs of vehicles and buildings, but that energy isn't sufficient. Meanwhile, the space between railway tracks remains unused. Sunways believes that this invention has massive potential for railway solar energy in Switzerland. The country has 3,100 miles of railway tracks. If all of them get equipped with these panels, they could generate up to 1 terawatt-hour of energy annually, reducing carbon emissions by up to 200,000 tons per year. The panels are quick to detach, making it easy to remove them for railway maintenance or repairs. A special machine has already been developed to swiftly collect and reinstall the panels. The invention has been successfully tested with high-speed trains traveling over them at 93 miles per hour and withstanding strong winds of up to 150 miles per hour. When snow falls in the winter, special brushes mounted on trains will be used. In almost every episode, I tell you about the latest updates in robotics, and this one is no exception. Recently, Unitree improved their model, making it more agile and maneuverable. Just look at the tricks this robot can do. Watching it in action is both fascinating and amusing. The humanoid easily drops to one knee, stretches like a martial artist, and gets back on its feet in just 1.5 seconds after a complete fall. It also jumps from one box to another, covering distances of up to 55 inches and landing with confidence. The jumps on a flat surface look even more solid. Notice that the movement video plays at a normal frame rate, which means this humanoid is quite speedy. So, what do you think, friends? Is it starting to resemble Atlas or not yet? Let me know in the comments. Tesla is making sure to keep up with global trends and is also regularly improving its robot, Optimus. After recent updates, the humanoid can now navigate its surroundings autonomously. Using a camera and LiDAR, it creates a 3D map of the room and the equipment within it. This allows the robot to avoid obstacles and people, finding the most efficient path to its destination. It can also return to its charging station on its own from any point. The new model was designed for industrial use, fully autonomous to ease human labor. Of course, Tesla Bot isn't quite as nimble as the G1 yet, but perhaps it will catch up in the near future. At present, existing humanoid robots lack a human-like gait. You've just seen how the G1 walks. It amusingly stomps its feet, bends its knees, and takes short steps. But the Engine AI SE01 robot is the first full-sized model to walk like a human. Take a look. If you dressed it up and didn't tell anyone it was a machine, from a distance, you'd think it was just a regular person. The robot moves smoothly and quickly. It exhibits unprecedented elegance and energy efficiency. Built on a platform with 2 processors from NVIDIA and Intel and equipped with 3 sets of high-precision stereo cameras, it features an advanced visual neural network system for orientation. Beyond custom-designed joints, the team has trained its AI to master the nuances of human walking. The model is intended for use in research and educational fields, as well as for testing in complex industrial scenarios. I featured the flying device Jetson 1 multiple times in our episodes, but take a look at the tricks it can do now thanks to its innovative control system. The copter with a pilot can change altitude while staying over a single point, spin 360 degrees around its axis, fly sideways, and circle while always keeping its front facing the center of the circle. The advanced model effortlessly flies backward and can smoothly rotate its body 180 degrees without changing its direction of movement, and how gracefully it weaves like a snake in the air. The new drone, Dreaming of Dragons, created by engineers from Tokyo, Japan, is also impressive in flight. It features a modular design, with each module containing a pair of propellers and being connected to the next by a hinge. The drone uses a camera for visual navigation. Its optimal shape for flight is a closed loop, but when it needs to fit through a tight space, it can shape-shift mid-air without any human intervention. It makes these shape-shifting decisions autonomously. What you're witnessing is not remote control by a human. Watch how skillfully it flies through narrow openings, all done mid-air, requiring high coordination. This innovation is perfect for search and rescue operations in challenging environments for flight. Imagine if we could 3D print organs, particularly a heart. It could potentially solve the ongoing issue of donor shortages. Currently, in the US alone, about 4,000 people are waiting for a heart each year. Bioengineers at Stanford are working to make this idea a reality. They are attempting to 3D print a heart using a paste made from living cells. Although scientists can already grow human tissues in lab environments, these tissues are extremely thin. Creating a strong and elastic heart muscle requires much more complex material. The new technology involves layering live cells one by one, similar to constructing a skyscraper brick by brick. But with a heart consisting of billions of cells, placing each one individually would take centuries. To speed up the process, scientists use a centrifuge to cluster stem cells, transforming them into a paste-like substance. This approach accelerates the 3D printing of such a crucial organ. After printing, the material is treated with chemicals that modify the cells to become specific layers of the heart: outer, middle, or inner. So far, a 2-inch long vein that can contract and pump fluid has been successfully printed in a nanoreactor. How can waste be used to generate electricity? Spiralis Energy has the answer. The company created a special installation made from recycled plastic and placed it in the English Channel. The massive 66-foot screw structure is designed to spin from even the slightest wave movement. Its aerodynamic ribbed shape increases pressure and enhances torque. The generator responds to even small waves, converting the resulting mechanical energy into electricity. The power system is positioned above the water, making it safer. What makes this invention particularly fascinating is that it can be easily 3D printed anywhere in the world. The modular design allows all the parts to be produced, transported to the site, and quickly assembled into a large working generator. This modularity also simplifies repairs. If a part of the screw breaks during operation, it can be removed and replaced with a new one. The broken parts can then be melted down and reprinted, further reducing plastic waste emissions. Now, let's take a quick detour and look at how turf is prepared. A special machine trims the grown grass, separating it from the soil and cutting it into 3.3-foot strips. The segments are then rolled up like small rugs, ready to be shipped for use in landscape design. Growing greens in open fields requires a lot of space, and the harvest heavily depends on the weather. Tower farms can condense a large garden into the size of a room, producing just as much greenery. The system consists of columns filled with nutrient-rich soil. Seedlings sprout through numerous openings in the cylinder. In the evening, lamps compensate for the lack of natural light, accelerating plant growth by 3 times. Watering is simple. Supplying water to the tower hydrates dozens of plants simultaneously. This innovation allows up to 250,000 bushes to be grown on a single acre, saving 90% of space and 98% of water. These farms can be set up on rooftops, in warehouses, or in restaurant storage areas. The towers are perfect for growing fresh vegetables and fruits locally, eliminating the need to transport them over hundreds of miles. Topleaf Farms also employs alternative methods of cultivation. Using only 4 people, they built a rooftop farm in Berkeley, California. Fertile soil was prepared and placed into trays, creating a 12,000 square feet garden in the sky. The produce grown there was delivered to nearby restaurants, allowing them to serve dishes made from ultra-fresh plants and root vegetables. A unique aspect of their approach is that the company developed its own rooftop growing environment, using Bio 365 soil and compost tea to boost yields and accelerate growth. On other rooftops in San Francisco and Oakland, the company grows flowers for local shops, eliminating the need for long-distance transport. Friends, does anyone know what this device shown in the video is? Let me know in the comments. Now, let's travel to Canada. In the town of Toronto, there's a very unusual room. One of the walls has a mattress attached to it so that if someone crashes into it, they won't get hurt. The outside of the room is decorated with Arctic-themed images. What happens inside, you wonder? It's a special lab for testing the soles of boots. Canada often has cold and icy conditions, and 21,000 people get injured each year from slipping on icy surfaces. The room has built-in ice generators in the floor, creating a slippery surface. It can be made dry or wet with added wind or even snow to simulate real outdoor conditions. Hydraulic cylinders supporting the room can change the angle of the surface. That's why there's a mattress on the back wall. If the soles are too slippery, the person will slide back but won't get hurt. A rope stretched across the room helps testers keep their balance on the icy floor, and they are also secured with a safety harness. Various sensors and cameras record how the footwear performs on different surfaces, noting the conditions under which grip is lost. The room is also used for testing railings and handrails to see how strong they are when someone grabs them unexpectedly. It even doubles as a driving simulator, helping people practice driving skills in different weather conditions. Now let's return to the world of robots. While some machines impress with their agility, others engage in natural conversations with each other and even with humans.
Good morning, Azzy. How are you?
As sharp as ever. What's new with you?
It looks so realistic that it's almost unsettling. The British robotics company Engineered Arts has created a companion for the robot Amika named Ozzy, whom I've mentioned in previous episodes. Ozzy also communicates using artificial intelligence based on ChatGPT. Now, they put on entire performances chatting with each other. Facial expressions are made possible by 27 actuators, allowing the robots to show emotions like surprise, displeasure, sadness, joy, and even roll or squint their eyes. The AI enables lively conversations on various topics without any pre-written script. Here's another robotics invention making humanoids more human-like, with fiber muscles as thin as those in a human body. Current actuators for limb movement are bulky and have limited flexibility. However, scientists have managed to develop fiber muscles with a diameter of only 0.04 inches. These are thin silicone tubes with pressurized air moving inside, causing them to contract or extend. By bundling these fibers together, they've created strong artificial muscles capable of bending the knees or feet of a full-sized humanoid. Recent tests on lower limbs have shown success. A prototype resembling a human skeleton can even open its mouth using just a couple of fibers. This invention allows for the placement of muscles within a compact body, reducing the external size of robots. So, what can the robot from the Chinese robotics company LimX do to impress us? It's the most stable bipedal structure in the world. Tron 1 is powered by artificial intelligence running on an Intel Core i3 processor. The model is constructed from aluminum and plastic and comes equipped with one of three types of feet. Semicircular feet give it exceptional jumping ability. Just watch how it can leap and twist midair. Flat feet are better suited for walking, providing greater stability for smooth movements. Meanwhile, wheels significantly increase its speed. It balances on them like a skilled trickster on a Segway and can even jump from great heights without falling. If the surface becomes uneven, the wheels lock to enable stepping motion. The software can be adjusted for different foot types, while LiDARs and cameras help it navigate effortlessly. This innovation will serve as a foundation for further research into humanoid locomotion. The French company L'Atelier Solaire has introduced an eco-friendly oven powered by solar energy. The device is designed in the shape of a suitcase, making it easy to take anywhere. Cooks can use it to prepare meat dishes, heat up or defrost food. The body is made from untreated spruce wood and plywood. It features double glass insulation and a mirrored reflector, allowing it to function as a grill. The oven comes in two versions, standard and family-sized. The family size is designed to cook meals for 4 people and can be equipped with an additional shelf to expand the workspace. According to the manufacturer, their mission is to reduce energy consumption and carbon dioxide emissions. The Scottish company Smart Green Shipping has unveiled an innovative sail wing for commercial ships called FastRig. According to the inventors, the sail can reduce fuel consumption and gas emission by up to 30% by harnessing wind power. The wing is made from recycled aluminum, making the structure lightweight and barely adding any weight to the vessel. It is mounted on the deck and can be lowered for safety during bad weather. What's even more impressive than the design is the incorporation of artificial intelligence. The invention works in tandem with specialized software, allowing users to customize settings based on the ship type, planned route, and speed requirements. One standout feature is the ability to calculate the optimal route based on weather conditions. Visual graphs let operators monitor how wind variations can maximize fuel savings along the route. FastRig is already being tested in real-world conditions. A vessel equipped with this smart sail wing, designed for transporting nuclear waste, has embarked on a 3-week voyage around the UK. The research team is currently observing the results. In Beijing, Ital Design unveiled Quintessenza, a concept car that combines the sporty style of a GT with the functionality of a pickup. The hybrid vehicle is designed to seat 4 people. The exterior and features immediately catch the eye. At the front, there's a light block consisting of horizontal and vertical headlights with daytime running light functionality. Inside, the dashboard is made of fabric that mimics marble. Control buttons for multimedia and air conditioning appear when needed, while additional information is displayed on a screen beneath the windshield. The real highlight, however, is at the rear of the car. The back part of the roof can be folded down and the seats can swivel 180 degrees. This allows the second row to transform easily into loungers for stargazing. Now, let me show you one of the most unusual watercraft out there. The One Pegasus is a single-seat electric hydrofoil. Its body is made from carbon fiber, making the vehicle both strong and lightweight. 2 underwater rings enable it to lift above the water surface rather than glide on it. The invention is powered by an 18.8 kilowatt electric motor and comes with 2 interchangeable 5 kilowatt-hour batteries. These features allow the hydrofoil to reach a top speed of 30 knots. Remarkably, the battery lasts for over 2 hours, which is enough to cover a distance of approximately 25 to 28 miles. The hydrofoil has a load capacity of 220 pounds. Another unique flying invention from Arizona is the Hero Flyer. It is a piloted electric platform equipped with 16 rotors. The device features a modular design. Each engine, controller, battery, and associated electronics are isolated within a power module. If any component fails, it won't affect the others. The flight will continue. Additionally, the invention is equipped with 2 separate flight stabilization systems, each with its own power supply. The flying platform is designed solely for entertainment to dazzle audiences at various events. The show concept involves the pilot dressed in a themed costume, gracefully circling through the air. If you live in a house without a basement but have always dreamed of having one, there's a solution. Canadian inventors have developed the Arrow Lift system, which has a total lifting capacity of 80 tons. The preparation for lifting begins with dismantling the entrance area. All chimneys are removed and a trench is dug around the perimeter of the existing foundation. Once the house is raised to the desired height, stabilizing jacks and safety chains are installed. Next, a support slab is formed, rebar is mounted, and ICF blocks are set in place. Concrete work is then completed, essentially building new 8 to 9 foot high walls on a concrete base. Windows and doors are installed afterward. Once the concrete is set, the main beam and support elements are added, and the structure is finally lowered onto the new foundation. Utilities can be installed in the basement, making it a fully functional additional floor with living spaces. RoboMax JD is an automated sod harvester. Its cutting head can adjust to different soil types and grass varieties, ensuring a perfect cut every time. The active roll-up system automatically rolls the sod into tight bundles and places them onto pallets, significantly reducing the operator's time and effort. The harvester has 10 pre-programmed configuration for arranging the harvest. When a roll of sod reaches the conveyor, it is secured with a special roller. If the operator notices a defective roll, they can remove it with the push of a button. The harvester boasts 130 horsepower and is equipped with both primary and auxiliary LED lighting, allowing for nighttime operation. Its dual hydraulic tractor pumps ensure it can perform even in extreme conditions. Another fascinating agricultural invention has been introduced by the Brazilian company Jacto. It's an autonomous citrus sprayer called the Arbus 4000 JAV. What sets it apart from other models is a laser scanner that measures the size and shape of the plants, ensuring the most precise chemical distribution. The sprayer also features an intelligent system with autonomous valves and fans, which regulate airflow and reduce nozzle wear. The sprayer is powered by a robust 132 horsepower diesel engine and has an impressive 4,000-liter tank capacity. Its independent suspension and unitrack system ensure high maneuverability during operation. Additionally, the smart control system prevents the sprayer from colliding with obstacles. Now, let's move from large machinery to something more compact. The company, Tyler, has developed an induction charger for electric bicycles. It can be installed either as regular pavement tiles or integrated into a special platform that can be placed directly on the surface, no digging required. The solution is compatible with all electric bicycles. Here's how it works. The bike is parked on the tile or platform and the kickstand is positioned on the charging zone. Charging is then conducted through induction. The induction module delivers between 36 to 48 volts with up to 200 watts of power, similar to a standard charger. An intelligent system optimizes energy flow and prevents overheating. The manufacturer's goal is to make electric bike owners less dependent on conventional chargers when away from home. Have you ever wanted to try riding a motorcycle on its back wheel? Thanks to the Wheelie Helper trainer, you can now practice this skill. The rear wheel of the bike is secured to a training platform, allowing riders to learn balance and perfect their tricks without the risk of injury. These are the exciting tech news updates we were eager to share with you. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, give it a like and share your thoughts about the inventions in the comments. And if you want to stay updated on the latest innovations, make sure to subscribe to our channel.